Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 3 of the Walking Dead series. This episode, we're going to go ahead and finish The Tomb of the Towers Part 2 and the Cardinals of Strangers. We're just going to wait for Casey to reach back, and we're going to go ahead and walk through the catacombs to meet with May in the churchyard. That's what we're going to do right now as we walk out of our bus. Or actually, Casey's ready to talk, so...
Are you there?
Yeah, glad to hear your voice. Ready to get started?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, good. So I found the manual for the pump flow regulator. It looks like we need to calibrate it before it can be installed. Each of the pumps has different flow requirements, and that component tells the rest of the system where to route the water.
We should be able to figure this out.
I like that attitude. Okay, on the device you should see a serial number. Read it to me.
473-0589-01.
Okay, now turn the dial until you get some feedback on valve A. Then tell me the number you see.
Feedback triggered on 55. The numbers turn green.
Okay, good. 55. According to the manual, valve B should be tuned to 28 degrees.
Valve B to 28. Got it.
Perfect. Okay, last valve. 1 second, 1 second. There we go. Valve C should be set to 67.
Valve C set. All numbers green.
Awesome. Okay, almost there. Now it says, depress the automatic confirmation mechanism. Looking at the diagram here, it's a big round button. Should be obvious.
All right. Big round button pressed.
Yes! Okay, we're calibrated. Now you need to install this sucker into the pump. The pump, it's located outside of St. Vincent's Church. Beacon lights will be on to help find it, so that's good. Of course, it'll probably attract walkers, so that sucks. Just be ready. The systems down here will let me know when you've installed the regulator. Oh, and one more thing. A little tip that should make life a bit easier, scavenging more fruitful since, you know, we're convicts now, right? The tower has a radio station, number 47, that broadcasts any significant discoveries in the city and the current schedule for stirring the herd. Might be wise to tune in before heading out for the day. Privileged intel, so, you know, let's keep it between us. All right, gonna take a few moments to clear my head. I'll contact you when it's time for the next step. Good luck, and thanks.
Install the regulator outside the church. So that's going to be where May is at anyway, so we might as well do that. Together. So, we could do that. Loading.
Don't get used to meeting like this. It's a rarity.
It's almost taller.
I understand. It's almost impossible to know who to trust.
All right, then we're on the same page. I'll get to the point. Why are you helping me?
Henri trusted you, so that's good enough for me.
Were you two friends?
I guess you could say we were new friends, sure. I saved his ass from a slew of walkers in the bayou.
He sure did. My daughter was fond of him. Loved the way he could spin a tale. Well, may he rest in peace. You got some curmudgeonly shoes to fill. I'll point you to tower caches with useful supplies, and you get me the intel they contain. Sound like a deal?
Yep, hold on. I'm just plugging my head into a charger.
You've got yourself a deal.
Take this drawing. There's some intel at the location in the drawing. When you have it, leave it for me at the usual spot.
Shit. Alright.
Consider it done.
Cool. Alright, so might as well, since we're here, we might as well install a pump regulator, which is right over there where that zombie's at. You see his head. Might as well track this one zombie. This zombie might help me. Oh shit. Just not stick to be out here. There's about 30 zombies that one. Arrow. Right. But you didn't put that in. Oh shit, it's following me. I'm gonna be kind of out of time. I guess we'll hold some. Jesus. Okay, so we're gonna wait for Casey to reach back again, and we're gonna go to Ward in the morning. Actually, no, because it is morning. So we'll do that today. We'll listen in to the radio to see what the Station 47 does.
Med supply located. Memorial Lane.
And that's it. Okay, so these you can use to cover yourself and a water will not affect you, so that's nice. Okay, let's go to the work. Do we have a good bow? Let's go right on this. Jeez. Bring up all this face. And you use this a lot, so might as well get that up. And then let's look at that too. A decent amount of weapons, and we can go to the war now. So let's go to the war. Do we still understand what's the deal? Okay, our warranty's not that good, but it's not our main gun. No comparison there, but we'll go to the war. Nice. So the mission is this way. This is a right away.
I broke my back.
Oh my god, oh my god. Can you give me that real quick? Thanks. Somebody sell something. Somebody. Oh, Jesus. You didn't need to see a dentist after that.
Bruh. 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 Bruh.
Jesus, that's way too much. I'm not happy with my aim there. It was trash.
The traitor bitch has been exploiting tower safe routes, so we are switching things up. Keep her on her toes. Maybe even rid the outskirts of some exiles while we're at it. New stirring schedule below. Georgia.
Battles with the dead in those early days were vicious, exhausting. We had zero control, and the fiends were everywhere. If our community was going to survive and grow, we had to radically rethink our approach. Our home, and the area immediately around it, needed to be entirely within our control. With that in mind, and while I stood atop one of our rickety barricades, I looked to the skyline and saw the promised land. A silhouette against the purple and orange of God's dazzling canvas. 45 stories tall, calling to me. There is our new home. A place where we can flourish on our own terms. In 2 days, I had our entire community organized and ready to march. 48 desperate but motivated souls, prepared to abandon what we had worked so hard to secure for the hope of a brighter future. The journey was through hell itself. So thick with the dead, it took us 3 sleepless days and nights to travel just a single mile to the tower gates. But by God, we made it. Not one life lost. We did it as one determined heart, one determined soul. But as we stood there, gazing up at our future, filled with the hope of what it could become, we knew that the work was far from over. The tower was a tomb. Each floor of the 45 infested with the dead. One final challenge that we, the founders of our glorious community, were resolved to overcome by any means necessary.
basement is weird. Just so it doesn't come back. Because I'm gonna stab him in the face again. Oh. Deposit this stuff in the coffin and then get what we need, or get what we have from the mission, which is the good stuff. I'm just gonna drop this off real quick and then we'll sleep and it'll be the next objective. Okay, so those both things will be encumbered once I sleep.
I'm here, Casey. What's up?
I've located another flow regulator. We needed to repair the second pump, and guess what? I woke up this morning with water up to my ankles, so that sucks. Time is slipping away from me faster than I expected.
What area is the regulator in? I'll track it down.
The regulator is in Bywater, blue-collar part of town. The warehouses, auto repair shops, small homes shoved in where possible. There's a huge lumber yard there, too. From what I heard through tower radio chatter, a bunch of valuable machinery was discovered in a storeroom. No specifics, though. You're gonna have to poke around. Oh, and I looked into the key you mentioned. I hate to say it, but we need it. Only way to access the final pump station. So you should keep things cool with May for the time being.
I'll be as cool as the other side of the pillow, Casey.
Ha! I believe it. And hey, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you're doing for me. It's nice to know someone has my back for once. Beginning to believe I actually might survive this. There was a time when, never mind. I'm trying to keep the dark thoughts out.
You're welcome. Glad to help.
Just hit me up when you've snagged the pump part from Bywater. I'll do my best to stay dry in the meantime. Might try to elevate my cock a few feet so I don't wake up floating. Talk to you soon, tourist. Stay safe up there.
Okay, so the next part of the degree breaks part 2 is to travel to Bywater. And this one is pass the time until the lantern is lit. So the lantern is still not lit, so we might as well go to Bywater. Yeah. So I need some of this. I might get enough to get all of our stamina done, but enough of it. I need one of this. I actually need 2 of these. So I'm gonna use one. And the other one I'll put in my back up. That's embarrassing. That's good. Let's try the Bywater. Why am I so tall? I know, jeez. Find the regulator dial, find the pump regulator, and talk to the locals for clues on the parts location. So, if I remember correctly, there is a local that I can talk to around here that will give us a key to something. I don't remember what it was, but it's this guy.
We have to keep our voices down. I'm in a bind and I need a third party to set some wheels in motion. Someone unaligned. Nothing shady, I swear.
You've got my attention. What do you need?
Meet me on the opposite side of this building. Can't risk being overheard or seen.
Let's go to that side of the building then. Yeah, he usually walks pretty fast over here. That's right, he's still there, just waiting for me to do the mission right.
We've got this place locked down. Haven't seen a corpse for hours.
I haven't seen you in hours. Jesus.
You made it. Good. Okay, here's the deal. I used to be with the tower, and I was happy there. Really. But I got a tendency to get mouthy, and there were some things I saw that didn't sit right with me. So I spoke my mind. My boyfriend warned me, but I didn't listen. I thought I could get through to these people, but whatever. Long story short, they kicked my ass out. I connected with the Reclaimed out of necessity to survive. But I don't belong with them. I belong with Justin. He and I, we need to put all this tower and Reclaim bullshit behind us. We need to make our own way.
Seems like you know what you need to do. What do you need me for?
I need to reconnect with Justin, and then we need to get the fuck out of this hell. I've written Justin a letter. Lays out my plan for us to reunite, then jet. You play poster worker. Get him the letter, then we can talk reward. Time is working against us. I'm afraid one of us might bite it before we see each other again. Tower and Reclaim don't exactly get along, as I'm sure you know. So, you can see the dilemma. If the guy who runs my patrol finds out I'm communicating with the tower, that's it for me. Walk a fool. Justin is stationed with the tower patrol in the area. Tom's lumberyard just across the way. Fuck. If things get crazy, we might accidentally kill each other. It's fucked up.
Don't worry. I'll deliver the letter. Then we can discuss your end of the bargain.
I ain't a charity case, and I like to be up front whenever I strike a deal. Here's what I have to offer. Industrial shit galore stocked up in the nearby warehouse next to this auto shop we're posted up in. Place is infested with walkers at the loading dock entrance, but there is a way in on the side. From there, you can slip right on past the fuckers without much trouble. I stashed the key to the side door somewhere safe. I'll have it when you return. Here's the letter. Meet me back here after the letter's been delivered.
My love,
I'm sure Justin
the time is now.
A reply.
It's been
He's
weeks
not
since
quite
we
the
last
poet
spoke.
I am, but
What
I
if we
still
never
love
hold each other
the guy.
again?
Oh wait, I don't need here. Damn. Oh wait, no, that's not it. So it reads in. Is it this one? Yeah.
My love, the time is now. It's been weeks since we last spoke. What if we never hold each other again? This is their war, not ours. The odds may be stacked against us,
The tide is
but I would rather risk everything with you by my side than survive this hell without you. Meet me at our spot beyond the southern funnel where it all began, 2 dawns from now. Travel light. We have to be swift. Forever your baby, Devon.
Floor by floor, we fought. 5 bloody and costly weeks to clear the entire building. By the time our climb was through and the building was secure, our numbers were reduced to 36. 12 brave and beautiful souls lost. But their sacrifices were not in vain. We had our home, our tower. Word of our success spread like wildfire. Every day, more and more survivors found their way to our gates, and we welcomed them with arms wide open. We had the room to grow, and we grew quickly. In those early days, we were unified, and as a result, we were prosperous. One collective mind, one collective vision. They allowed us to regain control of our lives. But as the population grew, dissent found its way into the collective and reared its ugly head at the most difficult of times. And what did we do? Did we crumble? Did we change our course? No. We persevered, as we have from the beginning. We knew that our future remained bright if we stayed committed to what brought us to our tower in the first place. So let us not allow all the noise to knock us back down to the ground from the heights we have already achieved. Let us continue to climb together. We must cut loose those who burden us with their petty squabbles, their poisonous minds, and their freeloading ways. Trust in Mama when I say we are better off without them. Have I ever steered you wrong?
Okay, Jesus, this took forever. Now we can talk to you. Oh.
I'm looking for Justin. Need to deliver something. That you?
Yeah, I'm Justin. What do you have?
I have a letter for you from Devon. If you want it, I expect a fair trade.
You're a real piece of work. Fine. I have some medicine I can spare. Is that a fair trade?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. You.
Thanks. Here's my response to Devon. Please get it to him. Our little deal here should cover you for the trouble.
Yeah. You. Okay. Wait, I need to just glue right here. If these fit, yeah, they fit. I would check out that train, but I already know what it is. It's just a train.
I know what's going on here, and it might seem to you like the right thing to do, helping out a couple of star-crossed lovers, but you are putting their lives in jeopardy. Devon allowed his attitude to choose his path, but Justin doesn't deserve to be dragged down with him. We've been through a lot of shit together. I don't want anything horrible to happen to him. They need a clean break, no more contact. If they keep this up, they will both be dead. I'm sure Justin gave you a letter for Devon. That's how they've been staying in touch. Deliver this letter instead. It will end things between them. Then they can get on with their lives.
I'm not sure it's my place to decide the fate of their relationship. They're adults.
Oh, please. They are risking their lives. If you don't do what is right, their blood will be on your hands.
Well, they're adults, like I said, so they can decide whatever they want to do.
You made it back.
My love.
God, I hope nobody saw
The
me.
time is now.
Did Justin send a
It's
reply?
been weeks since we last spoke. What if we never hold each other again? This is their war, not ours. The odds may be stacked against us.
Hi, Devon. First off, miss you. Second, I believe...
Here it is. All right, you have my attention now.
You're back. Great.
Here it is. He was glad to hear from you.
Thank you so much. This letter made my day. Hell, it made my life. Justin and I, we're gonna do this. We're really gonna do this. You made a difference today, stranger. I owe you. Here's that key, I promise. Hopefully gonna make your life a whole hell of a lot easier.
Bye. Take them off. Put him down all the way to the bottom, or just so you don't make noise, because I don't know that there's somebody's in here and I don't hear it, don't you? Try to hurt it from me. Alright. Random glitch. do the job. So, almost done. I'm gonna speak to Casey and press the time, so yeah. Oh, what? Okay, it's just that way now.
These things just keep coming.
Okay, get out of here. Keep. Let's have a little fun. Shit. Alright, try this again. Come on. Pretty cool, right? I think so. Yes, I know, I leave now, but I have nothing else to do. So, let's go. I don't know why it's making, like, it's still a height difference. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's been doing that since the start of the night, so. Yeah, it's a new page. You can just do it like, outside lighting like that.
Casey, come in.
Hello. Yes, I'm here. Manual open to the appropriate page. You ready?
Let's do this.
Great. Let's start with the serial number again. Then I can calculate the flow requirement settings, just like the first time through this.
562-793-6-42.
Okay, let me look at these charts a second. So, here we go. Got it. Set valve A to 26.
Valve A set to 26. Number's green.
Okay, good. Valve B with A at 26 should be set at 39. Valve B to 39.
Valve B to 39. Set. Two numbers green, A and B.
Perfect. Okay, last valve. One second. There we go. Valve C should be set to 67.
Valve C set. All numbers green. Now the button, right?
Yeah, press the round button and we'll be calibrated. When this is all over, we should start a plumbing business, huh? The bunker buds.
Sounds like a plan. But the name needs work. Tourist and the Lip Flapper Inc. That's catchy.
Ha, frickin' ha, tourist. Anyways, this regulator needs to be installed in another pump near St. Vincent's. Same routine with the beacon light. It'll be on, so be ready for walkers skulking about. And once it's installed and you're back at the radio, let's touch base. Good luck. Gonna spend the rest of my day figuring out how to prevent the floodwater from shorting out my radio. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, so now we have to go install that second lever near St. Vincent's, which is over there where the catacombs are. And we still have to wait for May, so we might as well do that. Ready? Give me a knife. Yeah. Okay. close to breaking the. Okay. That's good. Actually, my point. Since you're in here. Just go inside this real quick. Find this. Where's that? Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure this is the last time we're gonna be able to come through here, so I'll go grab it. Okay, so spoiler, I'm pretty sure there's people in there looking at it, so I have to shoot it. I'm not sure why.
This is an opportunity. The light has to mean something. Gotta get to the bottom of this.
Maybe it's a malfunction.
Maybe you're a malfunction. Don't question me. Someone set this thing off.
I'm just saying. Maybe there's not a reason behind everything. Maybe things just happen. Circuits fuck up. I mean, Jesus fuck, man. With all this crazy shit going on.
Oh my god, that was perfect. Jesus Christ, we killed all three of them without even either of them finding out about it. Holy shit. He's completely owned them. Damn, that was like perfect. Okay. Let's install this phone regulator, huh? Here we go. Pretty much back there, so. Let's go, cause they're coming there. Okay, so Casey still has not texted back yet, but the lantern is lit, so let's do that. Oh, look, there's no one of these creepy things. We'll just put that here. Alright, let's go. I wonder if you can shoot that bird. Really do anything. Let's see. Just for the fun of it. Nope, it goes through. Okay.
Hey, tourist. Something you need to understand. From perspective. The tower executed my husband. Cold blood. Take the walk, they call it. Rooftop march right over the edge. 45 stories. The whole rotten collective gathered to witness the plunge. Even people we considered dear friends. Carmen, Micah, Todd, and Silk.
Okay, anyways, she was gonna talk about how she got the key and that it wasn't such a happy way to get it, or like a earned way to get it. She basically hurt someone real bad to get it from them, so that's what she was gonna say. I don't know why it cut out, but yeah. That's what she was gonna say. So basically that will be the end of the second episode. And third episode we'll go ahead and find the tower cache and retrieve it from Old Town, which is, if I remember correctly, it's right there. So we'll go there, we'll get the tower cache, we'll wait for Casey in the next episode for him to tell us about the third pump full regulator, and we'll finish the story next episode. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. And where are you guys again? Good. Yeah, there we go. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.